We're back, baby. Happy Monday, and it is the FOMC week. The biggest, the most important, the greatest FOMC of our lives. Now remember, we really only have maybe, I think it's 8 FOMCs left with Powell himself before he's inevitably replaced by someone else. Hopefully, a man that can fill his seat. We only have 8 left, and according to the Fed's dot plot, we should see 225 BPS cuts this year. Turn this music down a tad. We should see 225 BPS cuts this year with only 4 meetings left. That puts the probability of each meeting very high to see those cuts. Now, we did have 2-year and 6-month note auctions happen today, and they really didn't reflect any change. So that could be, it might be, the market not looking for any change, not looking for any meaningful change to interest rates in those time periods. Highly volatile. It's kind of hard to imagine, actually, no interest rate cut over 2 years, considering Powell will be out of the seat. Oh, Bitcoin's dumping. Powell will be out of his seat. They'll have a new Fed chair. Now, remember, even getting rid of Powell, I know a lot of you guys don't like Powell. That's okay. You're allowed to. Getting rid of him, though, doesn't actually change much in that sense. The chair is like the head or the spokesperson, for the most part, of the voting body that is the bank governors of the Federal Open Market Committee. Changing him up definitely gives different leadership, but it doesn't necessarily influence the other voting members. I believe Powell only gets 1 vote. There's like a dozen voters. So it doesn't change that much. 2 years with no interest rates changes, I think, is a little out there. I don't think that's a great bet. But we are seeing, I should probably just pull this up and show you, right? Instead of just kind of winging it. Here we go. Maybe. There we go. Now, there we are. 2-year note auction, 3.92 versus 3.78, virtually no change. You can call that stable. You can say slightly elevated. 6-month bill auction in at 4.12 versus 4.11. 5-year just came in, reflecting the exact same as the 2-year. I don't really even, I'm not like 100% confident how to read this. It's the market saying we're looking for the same returns in 5 years as 2 years. It's like, 0.06% more over 5 years versus 2 years. Interesting. 3-month at 4.23. So maybe even the 3-month bill auction not suggesting a mix-up here, which does go directly against the dot plot, against the Fed, against their projections. We have the FOMC on Wednesday. Mark your calendars. Join us. It's going to be an awesome time. Make sure not to miss that. We'll watch together. Who knows? With further or kind of a change up from the Fed, we could definitely see those numbers. We could definitely see those change. And I believe if you look at 2-year, 6-year, 6-month, whatever, yields, they line up with that. I don't believe that there's any divergence there suggesting something strange. So maybe it's just that markets are just not sure yet, and they're not ready to price in or move to any kind of change there, is what it is. Let's take a look. Let's go. Biggest, best, toppest week of crypto history. Not clickbait. There wasn't even clickbait in the title today. I decided to free you guys from your clickbait chains. Let's look actually really quick here. Bitcoin is dumping, and so I want to look at my trades. We opened multiple trades last stream on Friday. We went long on XRP. That trade now up 32%. And we went long on FLR. That trade now up 65%. We're going to look at both of those charts, and I'm going to decide in real time while this market is taking a little dump here if I want to close them. They are in some nice profit, but that would deviate from the plan, and that's really not ever what we look to do. Ethereum trade up very juicily, 221%. A nice little 5K in the bank. Nothing life-changing, but I will take it. I think what I'm going to do with this one, if Ethereum keeps blasting, if this gets to 10K, I might just close it and just like go on, not like go on vacation that day, but like just plan a vacation for, I don't know, August, September, something like that, and just go. We'll see. It's nice to treat yourself every once in a while. You can get caught up like I do in trading where you just, it's just all invisible. It's all it's like imaginary in the sense of your portfolio grows, you add to it, but you never do anything with it. I never do anything with mine. I just accumulate. I don't spend it. I don't treat myself with it. It doesn't do anything. It's inactive. And I think every once in a while, you gotta cut yourself a little something nice, a little reward. What's up, Blue? Subscribe and Esposito. How are you, my friend? Today's a good day, brother. Laser Eyes. Let's go, Mattis. You're feeling it. You're feeling it. Thanks for the 5. I'm not loving this price action right now. I don't remember who asked for a short in the last stream. I didn't take this short, and I think I was like, I won't take it. I don't like it. But the short now, after being deeply underwater, price is heading on back, coming on home to that short entry at 117.5 thousand. I was gonna do a rundown. I was gonna do some other stuff here, but let's jump into this. Let's see the damage. Let's give me un momento. What is up, Addy? Addy Combs, Blue Esposito. We got new subscribers today. Now that is unusual. We have not been seeing new subscribers in the streams. I didn't know that there were new people out there. What up, friends? Welcome. You found the right place. Give me a sec here. I gotta decide quickly what I want to do. Oh, do not like these low time frames. This is a dumpy Monday. What's interesting, I actually looked back here, and we had a little pumperoonie over the weekend, and I went back and looked at recent price action, and virtually every single weekend that we saw Saturday and Sunday close green, we saw exactly what we're seeing now. We saw Monday open to a dump. Go back, basically. Okay, that's not the right example. Where is it? Here we go. Saturday, Sunday, June 25th, June 6th, 7th. Green. Monday closes green, but like dumps, and then the price dumps, right? Go back again. There's a lot of examples here. That's not a good one because Sunday closed red. Here we go. Saturday, Sunday, green. Monday dumped. Green, Monday dumped. Saturday, Sunday, green, Monday dumped. Is it this easy right now? Are we in this kind of mode of trading? Saturday, Sunday, back here this month, July 12th, 13th, green, Monday dumped. Saturday, Sunday, kind of down, Monday pumped. We have been seeing these moves kind of float up over the weekend, just get dumped into Monday. And here we are, dumping. Today's candle now a bearish engulf versus yesterday, taking back all of Sunday's gains. Man, not a comfortable spot to be at the moment. Let's look here. The most local of local daily supports is right here where we've virtually, did we touch it? Within pennies. Where we've basically touched it right now on this dump. 17.6, that is a higher low, maybe. From Saturday, that's rough. Losing this level really gives up a lot of this structure. Something I was kind of eyeing earlier today. You have the bottoming sideways pop and what looks almost like a rounded top here. So remember this. Remember this. We've seen this before, and I don't want to FUD you out, but last time it happened, it was not great. Here we go. Dump. Kind of sideways pop rounded. Back in early June, we had a similar move. This is on a slightly higher time frame, took a little more time, but retracing almost all the way back to that low before kind of doing it fake out into maybe a flagging formation. You guys remember this, and then dumping lower to a range low. They are looking a little similar, a little reminiscent of each other. Maybe I'm reading into it. What do you guys think? Chat, help me out here. Does this look like this? Well, we'll redo this. Does this look like this? I see similarities. Really, it's this rounded top, kind of failed lower high. This is much tinier, but failed lower, or failed high, but yeah, lower high. Failed rally into that rounding pattern. What do you think? Oops. Opening programs accidentally. Yes-ish. I think that we were, over the weekend, I think we were getting a little heated. People were getting a little excited over the weekend, and this is kind of the natural flush, right? We are starting a new week. You will notice that daily, the closest daily support, I just placed that there, 117.6, very close to weekly. Very, very close to the weekly level. 117.3. So this is a very thin area. Not a lot of price action to invalidate both the daily and the weekly. I don't want to see the weekly trade below 117.3. Don't always get what we want. Weekly is still okay. Still okay. But man, that is a close call. We're getting very, very close there. Please bounce. Lower highs on RSI. Was that the highest weekly close ever? It was the highest weekly close ever. I always get like some PTSD, some stress and anxiety when I hear highest close, highest weekly, highest monthly. Because man, we have seen those nuke. We have seen those nuke in the past. Okay, daily. Where we go? Right to the 20-day. All right. Could be worse. It's not that bad. Not that bad. Losing the 20-day, what, we look right back down to previous high of May, 111. Probably close to the target of the short. Yep. The exact target of the short. I'm not taking the short, though. I'm still not taking it. Bollinger Band squeezing here as the 20 comes up to meet price and price meet the 20, testing it multiple times, weakening it, unfortunately. Not what I wanted to see. Lower high on money flow, not great momentum. RSI, okay. Holding the above 50 bias for now. That could be worse. This is not the prettiest setup. We are going to get into the alts. We are going to look at XRP. We are going to look at the things moving today. You know, these really do look similar to me. It's like descending channel. We had that back here too. Really similar. If this range breaks, I think we do go back to 112. Wouldn't jump the gun. It's Monday. So far, we're above one. We're kind of back to 118. It's Monday. We're at the daily high. I wouldn't jump it yet. I'm not gonna bail out of my longs or anything for corn. Momentum coming down. Momentum coming down on every time frame. 3 hour. 2 hour. Let's go to 90 minute. 1 hour. Wow. Momentum is starting to get closer to the bottom. Kind of the triggering lows here when we get down to lower time frames. But every single time frame, momentum is down. It's okay. I guess dump it. I suppose you could dump it. Wouldn't it be a bad spot to bounce right at that daily level? This is ugly though, man. Broke down, recovered, tested support, blew to the upside. Now you just broke that structure. Just took away all of this. It's not ideal. It's not the usual blast off behavior. You can see the old, oh well, you know what though? No, that's hopium. That's hopium. I was gonna say, well, here's a little rounded top that broke it. No, that's hopium. I really don't like losing this yellow trend line either. You can see we popped above it, tested it perfectly. I actually took a high leverage long right here at 119.7 last night. I stopped it out at like 119.5. Like it was like lost nothing. But I was looking to play this breakout because this looked so good in the moment. perfect back test, came up, started like flagging, just tapping resistance. Lows were coming up, and I was like, yo, it's gonna be a great breakout. Immediately was like, no. That's what stop losses are for. That's why our friends, sometimes losing trades is good, in the sense of sometimes it's good to just get stopped out, lose a little bit, because man, that trade would have been liquidated over and over and over again by the time we got here. It was very degenerate. It was rather degen. Little reaction here. Not what I wanted. We're gonna monitor that. 30-minute closed. All right, hammer on the 30. RSI no divergence. I'm gonna set an alert. We're gonna come back to Bitcoin. Probably low time frame. While we're streaming, we're gonna see a little bit more upside. Just a little retracement following. Maybe this kind of stair stepping down. Has quite a ways to go. Quite a ways to go to get back up there. Come back to it. Let me pull up the chat. What's up, all 580 of you? How are you today? 77 likes. That is absurd. Let's get more. Let's get more likes. What's up, Base of Hearts? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. RPM, welcome. Eternal G, how are you, man? Eternal G, I did get your Discord message. Actually, I just saw it this morning. I accepted the message. I'll hit you back. What's up, God? Vagina. Bathwater Basin. What's up? PDL. What's that? Matrala, how you doing, bro? See ya. Das Peachin. What news was covering Bitcoin back then? Covering, I gotta get up to this message. What's up, Jets? We'll swap over to the spiciers. We'll look at Ethereum next. Then we'll go to XRP. We'll pop over. Ethereum looks much better than Bitcoin, I think. What's up, Brackish Adventures? How are you, my friend? I don't know if I've seen you before. Welcome. Steven Watson. You bet it only goes as low as 16.8. 116.8. Could be. Hype breaking out, is it? No, it's not. You almost got me, Uncle Wizard. You almost got me. Hype is down for the day. Oh, this is H-bar. Ha! My bad, bro. Okay, hype is moving. You're right. My bad. A little bit. A little spice there. Doesn't look bad. There are bids. There are bids, man. Like, you see the lows coming up. You see every time the market makers kind of threaten the sell-off, buyers come in higher, knock the price back up, pushing it back to price discovery. Something's not letting it break out yet, though. Who else is here? Nate Dogg, what's up, brother? You watched a short of the news crying Bitcoin was over? I remember seeing that every single year. Bitcoin has been dead hundreds of times. SPX. SPX opened strong and immediately sold off. Actually starting to look a lot like last week. What's up, Lars? Bags full, I see you. Bobber Scout. Chewy. Crypto Drunk. Crypto Agent. Dave Kane. Esp Element. Haven Peck. Heavy Duty Charlie back again, brother. Good to see you. John Doe. Klaus Macedo. Mafia. One with Nature. Orange Steel Equipment. Philippe Geralt. Stephen Watson. Pickle. T.I. Vegas Claw. Yobi. What's up, man? Who else is here? Freaking Ethanol break resistance. You're telling me, man. I got that fat long open. Let's take a look at Ethereum. You know what? I have this feeling. I have this feeling. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys. Do you see this price? Do you see right here? Not a good place to get rejected from, though. This is not the worst right now. I hope I'm wrong. I say this, yet like we've like called we've called Ethereum so much better than Bitcoin over the last 2 years. I've called Ethereum, honestly, incredibly well over the last 2 or 3 years. Bitcoin, pretty good. Not quite as good. Give me a sec. Let me cook here. Higher low. Exactly where we were looking for it. Oh man, this is all playing together. I feel the motion. Rejected high. We'll see what happens here. Looking at dominance, I think dominance is still going to bounce, even if it puts in a lower high and rejects. So where is that going to come from? Where is that going to come from? What is going to give up? What is going to give up share that is big enough for Bitcoin to actually move based on it? Right here. There's another one or two. Or right here. Ethereum right up against resistance. It still hasn't hit 0.3339 to, exactly hit 0.33. That's close enough. We're at the decision. We're at the decision part. Ethereum has made it to the target. I think this is the logical move, but markets are not always logical. Come back, retest, resistance as support, find support, move higher, make a move up to 0.5. That's what I think is the logical move. In this scenario, what happens? Ethereum loses ground, it gives up market share. That allows Bitcoin dominance to regain it, float back up. Maybe it goes a lower high. Maybe we enter alt season, right? Maybe it goes like that into the end of the year. Maybe it continues up. We have seen this setup happen. Remember how many times in a row, back to back, since last year, we have seen this sell off, dick around at the low, lower high, hold the low, and then blast off. Only to get sold into, obviously. But this is the move that I'm still looking for to end Bitcoin's reign for this cycle. I'm looking for a February-esque move in dominance, where dominance blows its top off like it did in 2021 and gives it away. It releases. It gets its final release. What's up, 𝐒𝐴𝐲 subscribe. I didn't even see that, man. Cheers to you. Gets its final release. Gets its nut on. So what would happen? Ethereum would reject from 0.33. Bitcoin would float back up. Bitcoin dominance. See what happens here. Rejects alt season. Doesn't reject. Bitcoin season still on for, I think, at least one more run. That brings Ethereum back down to 0.25. Hopefully that's where it finds support. Moves back up. Rockets to 0.5. And this is probably where, I don't know. This is probably where I would expect kind of the top to be for Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Maybe I'm aiming too low. Maybe you see higher, right? You could see higher. I would not get my hopes up for above 0.8. I wouldn't get my hopes up here. You don't need this. You don't need that for moon. This is still very much moon. From right here, that'd be 140% against Bitcoin. From 0.25, 200% against Bitcoin. So let's say Bitcoin gains 50%. That means Ethereum would gain like 400%. That means Ethereum would be like 12K, right? And Bitcoin's only at like 150. That is still what I'm looking for. We'll probably get good indications soon. If Ethereum breaks 0.33, rips up towards 0.05, alt season is probably coming and dominance is probably done. I've been saying this for forever, for a long time. Has nothing to do with the USD pair. USD pair, it can go up and go to all-time high. It doesn't matter in a bubble what its BTC pair is doing for the USD pair in a bubble. But we are back to 4,000, and it's interesting that we hit 4,000 and 3,150. We hit 4,000, and FBTC hit the next upside resistance at the same time. If you're looking for an Ethereum entry, I think you got one today. If not today, this week, I think you got one right here. 3,760. I mean, you're buying up. I don't know what you were doing. You didn't take any of the moves. You didn't take any of the lower prices than we were looking for. But if you missed the boat, you're looking for a position. Maybe look here, 3,700, something like that. Good luck with a stop loss, man. I guess that's only 7%. Oh my God, only 7%. That's not too bad. Let me double check my work before I stick with that. I like this RSI. This is an RSI that is not, in my opinion, looking to quit yet. I think the dollar pair is still bully. Even if the BTC pair, it may just move sideways, right? It could just move sideways and chill. Dollar pair could just keep ripping. I like that weekly. I like that. Last week's open, also historical level, horizontal 3,750. I'm gonna set an alert there. Hold up. By the way, guys, if you are looking to invest in yourself this cycle, if you're looking to really make the most of this cycle, we only have a few months left. In my opinion, we probably got like 4 months left, something like that. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. If you want to make the most of that time, go to JoinCrownCrypto.com. JoinCrownCrypto.com. Check it out. It's our premium group. It has a premium trading course in it, but that's not the real value. If you sign up, because our numbers are small right now, if you sign up, I will give you one-on-one mentoring with myself while supplies last. We still got multiple spots left. Check it out. JoinCrownCrypto.com. You will get one-on-one time with me, myself. Nothing more valuable than that. I want to help you win. Okay. That was an easy plug. I like this. I still like this. Don't love that 12 hours much. Don't hate it. Entry might be a little lower though. Honestly, I hate how close. I just hate that Ethereum is doing this right here at the trend line. Like, bro, how crypto of you. How crypto of you to make this insane move. And then at the exact point of like resistance that you've rejected from for over a year, you're going to just make us wait. You're going to make us hold our breath. Very crypto. Fold those weak hands. Bait people to the wrong side of the trade. I like it. Maybe 3,680 here. Take it a little lower. Stop can be a little more conservative. I like it. We're gonna go to XRP next. XRP trade's still open. We're gonna do XRP and Flare. Let me pull up the chat. I've been in the zone. I don't know. Snap. Snap. XRP trade still up 31% from Wednesday. Flare up 67% from Wednesday. That's looked better though. Let's check out XRP. By the way, I'm trading on BYD-FI. You can sign up with my link. You'll get some big fat bonuses just for using my link. And you'll have me as your advocate if you ever have issues with them. Just come to me. I'll get it sorted. That's $1 million offer right there. All right, our entry looking fire for that XRP long. However, I'm not loving this failed rally. $3.33 coming just shy of our take profit. It's now retraced all of yesterday's gains, entering a bearish engulfing candle for the day. Check out the week. I don't think you're cooked yet. One day. All right, give me. Yeah, I was like, I'll read the chat, and then I was like getting just right into the XRP chat or chart. Hey, give me a sec. Let me leave this here. Let me pull it up. Crypto only knows how to edge, man. What's up, Derek Merrill? How are you, bro? Casta says protagonist A0. The first, the only man. Turned Medusa to stone, Tom Crown. I had an SPX trade. What happened to that? SPX, the meme coin. XRP is next. It skunked. I mean, it skunked us. Some people may have gotten a fill. I didn't get a fill. I did not get a fill. Came close as. Damn. Good reminder, bro. Good reminder. I didn't get filled. Did anybody else get filled on this? Well done if you did. We sniped it. Just what? Not even a penny off. Doing XRP next though. What's up, Sir Guns? Yes, I am Sir Guns a lot. Guns in the house. House in the Guns house. What's up, my friend? Moondag, Sonic, LTC, Big Short. Of course, Big Short is once a good Litecoin. One with Nature, XRP, hold $3. That's where we got. I took this long live on Friday. It's still cooking. I don't know how I feel about this. This is better than, I don't know, some shit. Like, I don't love it though. You have fall down, flag, resolve to the upside, but you didn't actually get out of it. I think if I was a smarter man, I would just close the XRP trade now. Really, the question is, are we betting that we rally into the end of the month? With FOMC coming on Wednesday, they're going to be here. You're going to be here Wednesday, 1:30 p.m. East. You're going to be here. With the FOMC coming, man, volatility. You can just see that. I'm like hesitant to mess with stuff. Weird, they unsubbed you from the channel. I don't know, David. I don't know, bro. Everybody double check. Make sure you're subbed. Maybe you got unsubbed. Make sure you have liked the stream as well. Hit that like button. De-risking for FOMC. Yeah. Man, get out of here. Get out of here. Momentum down, but money flow is rolling over on the 5. 26. 7. Okay. Low time frame. This is looking kind of local daily bottomish. Take it. Cutting it hella good. Cutting it so close. I don't love that. What do you think? Close it or keep it open? What news are we waiting from FOMC from? It's not really news. I mean, there's always that small possibility that things will just get shaken up at the FOMC. There's always that chance that they'll just, we're starting quantitative easing. You know, like it will come. Those statements that people are waiting for, like, will come. We don't know when, and to say, will it be on Wednesday? We don't know, but you know, wouldn't hold my breath for it. But there have been, and there will be, shakeups at those meetings. For this one, the expectations, I would say, are pretty low. A lot of people are going to go into it expecting there to be a cut. When there isn't a cut, expectations versus reality, that is a shock to the market. If they do cut, which would be, I would say, unlikely, but man, that would, people are looking for it. I think that would also kick the market. I think markets would be very, very spicy that day. Rode the green wave over the weekend. Hell yeah, bro. Eventually it'll come. Yeah, it will. It's Monday. Classic Monday. True. Market Cipher. I use Market Cipher all the time, guys. The link's in the video description below if you want to check it out. I think I'm going to hold steady. I'm going to hold the position steady. Hold them steady. No, you got to know when to hold them, when to fold them. We open these live on Wednesday. I guess I could kind of look around, see if there's anything else I want to open. Typically, the red days are the days that you look to open. The Doge trade did not fill yet. Doge is still unfilled. TRX, now we're up at highs. Litecoin. Oh, God, Litecoin. Litecoin, could you just do something, man?
Go back to XRP in a sec. Someday. Wonder what other trades we got going on here. BCH short might be getting cooked. BCH looking strong. Trade up to 600 last night. PEPE. That looks ugly. Good look for the PEPE. 1142. 1142. Not today though. What else we got? AVAX hit something. I don't know what it hit. Probably down, I would guess down. Ooh, or not. Or not. AVAX broke. Wow. Broke May's high today. Kind of running a little bit inverse to the market. Selling off as soon as a touch resistance though. BNB, that's probably, honestly, that's probably where I want to look to trade. BNB. BNB is hot right now. Hot, hot, hot. BONK, not at entry. SEI, not at entry. I really do kind of want to get a trade in on hype. That's the problem with these kind of like shitters that are running. Entries are not easy. You know, you're like long and really, really high up already, and you're long in not very meaningful pullbacks. I do want to position though, because I got no spot. I have an idea. Damn. I really wish this would have traded. Really, really wish. Hopefully someone got filled on this trade, man. Hopefully. We were off by like fractions of a penny. It was like the exact right idea. What is it up from entry now? 30% right now, 38% at the high today. One tier drop. God dang it, Bitcoin. Where are you going? Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. I saw that Vine was trending. I don't know what Vine is. We're just going to look at it quick. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do it for the Vine. Don't do it. Do it for the Vine. Don't do it. Super lame rug. Okay. January. It's older than I thought. January of this year, I guess this launched. Traded to 50 cents and then proceeded to immediately rug. From 50 cents down to 2 cents. Traded back to almost 10. Rejected. Higher low. Broke 10 cents last week. Probably into Sunday. Into Sunday. Now today continuing those gains a little bit. This seems like a really bad idea to buy. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, it's crypto. Sometimes we do bad ideas. You buy right now, you're really buying up. Wednesday of last week up 200% from Wednesday. Dude, this is chaos. This is chaos. Without a pullback, I can't even like look at this as a potential. If you're already in a position, good for you on Vine. Maybe look to take profit around 32 cents. You see that from the weekly original candle down to the low here. Your Fibonacci extension sits right there. Your measured move target is right there. That would not be a bad place to take some profit. Entry wise, cooked. What are you gonna do? It's cooked. Like, yeah, what can you tell anybody? Just slap an order here, like the highest price. No thanks. I'll set alerts. We'll keep an eye on it. What else is moving? Vine, pump fun. I guess that rug. Did that rug? I feel like it rugged. Bitcoin, stop being a bitch. Get up. That's really ugly. Okay. Pump.fun. Of course, Coinbase now listing right on top of the shit pump rugs. Wow. I mean, I don't want to say I told you so, but I was like, yeah, not a chance I'm buying this shit. Okay, reasonable though here. Only down 66%, though it does look like it's going lower. Only down 66% versus, we just looked at Vine, and Vine was down like 100%. Highest point of trading, at least on Coinbase. Is there a longer history? Not worth finding. Not that I'm going to find. Okay. Take Bybits. 001. Currently at 002. I mean, honestly, 001, not a bad place to look. What's up, Nasif Shahrir? Subscribing. If you're out there and you haven't subscribed yet, please join our family. Hit that button. We're live here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Often in between. We have an amazing free trading course on YouTube. We have an amazing premium trading course at JoinCrownCrypto.com. Why did that not work? For no reason, my buttons aren't working. Only down 66%, exactly. Exactly. It's hardly at all. It's hardly any. Compared to Vine. What else we got here? What else is moving? What's down the most today? Let's look at that. I'm looking for entries to long. I'm not PENGU. People were asking about PENGU. Let's look at PENGU. 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 Wow. That's a rug. That's a rug. Only down 99.5%. See, that's what I mean. Only down 66%. It's like nothing at all. It's like nothing at all. It just looks like garbage down here, too. Who bought this? Oh, this is PENG. This isn't PENGU. This is PENG. Okay, well, this. That's not the one we're looking at. We're looking at PENGU. PENGU. Pangula. Pangulola. PENGU. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Okay, well, to be fair, this one also was down 96.2%. To be fair. To be fair. I miss Letterkenny. To be fair. What an era. At least South Park's back. This is not down enough for my tastes. Okay. Okay, you do not have a lot of support. You have a little bit, got a little bit of efficiency. Right here, 3 cents. Got I would say a strong support here, 1.7. And what are you doing here? Maybe flagging, looking for the breakout. Our size overbought. Good, good. Still cooking. I mean, you could look to long this, and you could have a really tight stop. I'm not gonna take anything on this. I don't love this. I don't love this. Meaning, I don't really have an entry. If we saw this trade all the way down to 17.5, that'd be sick. That'd be a great entry. I'd be all about that, baby. Potentially even a short here. I could look to take 4.7 cents, maybe 5 cents. But man, I'm glad we looked at this chart. This is kind of different than a lot of stuff we've seen. Very clean cut chart. 1.7 cents would be fire. We'll see what happens. No trade for me there. Link. Letterkenny or Trailer Park Boys? Both. Both, please. Both. Love both those shows. I have Suey up. Oh, money in the bank. Suey took profit. I didn't even see that. Suey TP hit. There's another banger, bros. Right here. Another banger. 75% from June 20th to July 18th. I didn't even catch that shit. Banger. Who took that one? Grats. Grats if you took that one. You got 350. 12%. I think it's a little greedy, but you could try to play a bump and run here. It's a little greedy. Bros, look at this. Look at this shit. Live. Live. $2 entry. 236 entry. Low. Higher low. We nailed them both. Let's get it. Let's get it. This is a pretty fire V also. I'm not looking for this. I mean, you could, but I'm not looking for this. Like $4 to what? 577. Take it up. You could. I don't even want to leave that there though. I don't like that. If anything, you probably look for. Honestly, if anything, you go the other direction. Stop at the high like 450, and then you look for a short. Fire. Curve down, 𝐂𝐽𝐵. 𝐂𝐽𝐵's down. Look at 𝐂𝐽𝐵. I'm looking at the ones that are down because I want an entry. Today's a sell-off day. Today's the day that people are going to be questioning entering longs. I'm going to look for entries. We got skunked on 𝐂𝐽𝐵. We didn't get to 5 cents. Don't love that for entry. Not even back to the week open. What is actually down? Maybe I gotta be looking at like the last 7 day down. Doge, fart coin. Let's look at fart. To you, Brett. Sway. That looks like Ethereum right now. The high in the sell-off. None of these are sell-offy enough for me. What's ZORA mean? Fuck is ZORA? I don't know. It is on here. It's on the trending. 24-hour trending. ZORA. Oh no. Oh no, my beautiful trades. They're selling off now. Should I pussy out and close my longs? Should I pussy out and close my longs? 3, 2. Bitcoin breaking down. Yeesh. Yeah, I don't know what this shit is. It's brand new. It's brand new. Well, okay. April brand new, but still brand new. Hold up. Bitcoin, you little bitch. Little bitchy bitch. Okay, that wasn't quite as crazy of a move as I thought. Let's go back to Zora. I don't know what this is. Does anybody know what this is? In all reality, it doesn't really matter what it is. It's just another thing that is up. It's got support at 5.2 cents. Order block. You want out, Professor B? You got out. Good for you. Wait, stay here, Bobby. Stay here. Don't go down the stairs. Don't do it. This bitch. She's been limpy. Trying to not let her go down the stairs. I don't know what this is, man, but like, there's no analysis. Like, what is the analysis to be done, you know? Ethereum break down a little bit here. Just got the alert. Bitcoin breaking down here, man. I feel like if I close those trades. Oh, Ethereum at where I was originally looking for that entry. What's up? Haronal BX followed. What's up, bro? Shout out to you over there. Third Eye Aaron YouTube YT. What's up, bro? I see you subscribed. Welcome. Ethereum broke down. This was the original entry for this long. Still may be in play, but I moved it down to 3,650. Come on. Come on. I didn't even look at Flare yet. That's what I wanted to look at. Total, you really rejected at the high? What the fuck, dude? The actual what? Total 3. What's up, Mustafa O'Hallian? And I probably butchered your name. Welcome, brother. Someone give a redneck explanation of what longs and shorts are. They're basically taking loans. It's like taking a loan. If you have like $10, it's like you take $10. You basically get a loan. The loan is like the leverage, so you can make that $10 effectively $100. But unlike investing or trading that $10, if price moves down 10% in that scenario, you lose it. You lose the whole thing. You lose like $10. It's like a loan to bet. It's like, yeah, like think of it as like getting a loan to do sports betting. It's kind of the same thing. It's like the easy way to understand it. SPX, damn, everything's down. Flare, this is what I want to look at. Spicy, we took this on Wednesday. Still on the trade. Man, is everything about to break down, or is everything at its low today? Kind of feels like it's at its low today for me. Of the Forex strategy. What do you mean by the Forex strategy? Yeah, Jets, as long as you're betting on it going up, shorts, you're betting on it going down. Short, baby. Yeah, dude, I don't like short and late. I don't like short and late. Guess it's like technically still higher than the entry here. Oh, this terrible short that, man. Just get rid of it. I almost want to take a long at 117.4. I almost want to take a long right at where that short entry was. Because we were looking for the short here on Friday. Someone asked about a short position. I said, all right, you can look up here. And then price ran almost directly to that entry. It just kept going over the weekend. That hourly wick on XRP, what are you even trading? Dude, who knows? Check what, it might depend on what exchange you're on. Forex strategy, false move Monday, Ethereum was up, Ethereum was down every time. I mean, nothing, Forex or not, is going to be that like simple and consistent forever. I wouldn't bet on like a system in that sense. Man, even BNB down. BNB hit all-time high earlier today. $800. Litecoin at 108. Just bouncing, man. Bouncing. Litecoin would have been, I just realized this, like over the years, Litecoin would have been the craziest thing to grid trade. If you like spread that grid wide meaning low and not super tall, wow. You would have cooked. You would have cooked hard. Look into my eyes. What's up? 700 live viewers, 200 likes. Fam, we need to get those numbers up. Those are JV numbers. Those are the kind of numbers that, I don't know. Just make something up. Fill it in yourself. I don't know. We need better ones. That's what we need. Why is my stream deck not working? That's weird. So strange. Stream Deck is a little thing that shoots out the messages, little macros. So help me out. I was going to hit the like and subscribe macro. I wonder if it's logged out of my account. Just crashing. I don't know. So do me a favor, just like and subscribe. That way I don't have to use them. Join the Discord, discord.gg/TimecrownCrypto. Really coming back? Total, you really want to come back to 3.73 again? Again? Hey you, all of you. Hit the likes. All of you. Check out some metrics. Fear and Greed. Exact same reading as Friday. That's what I'm saying is this Fear and Greed, man. Price, like, it's just staying at this 74. Kind of like regardless of where price is. It's weird. I don't think it's a great metric anymore. Let's check out SuperCharts. We're going to look at some Delta. People are longing into this. Open interest is increasing. Funding slightly bearish. Shorts definitely outnumbering. That doesn't even make sense. See Hyperliquid. 1.4K BTC liquidated at 125K. Huge liquidation at 158. 3.4 thousand Bitcoin. Or is that just 3.4? Where? Again, no, it's like 3,000. Yeah, that's right. 14,000 Bitcoin up for grabs. Price goes to 170K. Price would have to go to 87 to get that on the other side of the trade. Get a nice little liquidation here at 116.2. Spicy licks 119.5 up here, low time frame, just over the last 24 hours. But more below. Here we go. More below. 16.9. Who's saying I don't think it goes below 116.8? That's pretty good. 116.9 we see liquidations. Not a lot till much farther down. Confused by that chart? Yeah. It's confusing. Little bounce. Teeny tiny bounce here. Teeny weeny bounce. I see the viewers are pumping in. Welcome, fam. I see the sell-off is bringing you in. It's good to have you. If you just joined, make sure to say hello. Let me know you're here. If you haven't subscribed, join, subscribe. Shout you out. Your name will pop up. It's very cool. Bitcoin hitting low. The Monday sell-off. Maybe reversing here. This is the best shot we've had at it so far. Hit the like and share. Thank you, man. What's up, Christian SR Regis? How you doing, bro? Hit the daily. We hit daily support from Thursday, Friday. Whoa, what? Why does this say that today's Sunday? That's weird. You seeing that? Pretty sure today's not Sunday. There we go. Friday's close. All right, we tapped Friday's close. Remember, Friday had a spicy downside wick. Weekend, we kind of floated up lower high. Today, we sold off right back to Friday's open. And what does that complete, boys and girls? Very, very likely that brought us right back to the CME gap that was there and is now filled. Let's check that out. Let's check it out. Yep. We opened to a big old gap, and it actually was filled. There it is. Right? There's a gap, opened, up, Sunday, down drop. Okay, so almost filled. 300 bucks. 118.3.
It's like I'm reading a book. It's a book
Well, certainly spot price filled it. 17.5. CME, I guess, has not. But CME also regularly trades higher. You can see that CME opened on Sunday to 121,000. 121.5. Bitcoin on spot didn't even break 120.
but I'm reading it slowly now.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the low for today. I wouldn't be surprised. I would say that that's probably the low for today. Float up into close, and then if we're gonna go lower tomorrow, just continues the sell off. That's my guess. Flow back up, move back towards like 119.5. Doesn't really, starting to see some differences. I would say without today's candle, this looked really fractally, like we were breaking out. Today's candle doesn't really show up here. I hope I didn't jinx it. What did you miss? Not much. Bitcoin's selling off. What's up, Sound Sleeper? Subscribing while we're live. You the man. Nicholas 𝐂𝐴𝐳. Also subscribe. Welcome, fam. Welcome. Let's play those again. There they are. That could be you if you hit subscribe right now. Could be you.
So the words are really far apart and the spaces between the words are
What's up, G?
infinite.
How you doing, Stainless? Just fucking cooking, dude. I wasn't gonna make this a long stream, but now I'm kind of hooked. That happens a lot. I had a spicy story. I went hiking yesterday. Went hiking. I hadn't been there before. And it was raining a little bit, but it wasn't bad because it's, you know, it's in the forest, it's covered. Hiking, about an hour and a half in, finally get to the first like chill spot. Pull out a little roll up I had, you know what I mean, get ready. Relax, like finally just get off my feet for 5 minutes. And it hadn't been raining for maybe 15, 20. Light this up. And within 60 seconds, the rain goes from nothing to sprinkle to rain to like bad rain, like downpour, dangerous rain when you're hiking, like insane storm. So I get back up, get up, realizing I have an hour and a half back, and actually longer than that because most of it was like downhill towards the rest stop. I had planned on sitting there for like an hour to just recover. Heavy rain. Crazy rain. Shit's like starting to flood, dude. I had that like adrenaline panic moment of like they gotta snap into this. Like gotta lock in because getting hurt right now, slipping, falling, breaking a leg is a big deal. A big deal at that point. There's no reception. Nothing. Locked in. Luckily there was a part of the trail, like after going up a little bit, there's a part of the trail that got close to a road, and so got off the trail because it just wouldn't have even been hikeable, honestly. Some of it was really steep and thin, and even before this downfall had like a little river running down it just because there was a lot of runoff because it has been raining a lot. Luckily the trail went close to a road, got onto that road, just walked that road for like 45 minutes back as opposed to up this treacherous hill. But that was some scary shit. And then of course you get on the road, it's like 5-10 minutes on that road and like rain stops, sun comes out. But when you're an hour and a half deep and you know it's all uphill, it's all mud, it's all rocks, and this rain, man, was so hard. I had a mat. I never ever litter, I never leave anything when I hike. I had like a mat to chill on. It got instantly soaked by the rain. It weighed probably 25-30 pounds, and I was like, okay, I have to leave this. I can't take this. I can't like have this extra 25 pounds on me in these conditions. Like, it was just too much of a liability. It was one of the only times I've ever left anything behind. I just left it. I rolled it up. I put it on like a rock next to the trail where like someone will probably find it. I just left it. I was like, screw it, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth the extra difficulty. There was so much. It was so intense. I had a moment of like, it's real. If something bad happens, like it is threatening my life. Maybe it isn't like threatening in the gun to your head way, but threatening all nonetheless, man. It was so bad there were trees falling over. I'm just like scrolling through. Literally, I saw trees fall down in the forest. I've never seen that happen before. I saw 2 trees in real time. They weren't like on top of me, but like within eye shot. Never seen that happen. It was bonkers. Bonkers. There's my story. So needless to say, I'm a little wiped today. That was not the easiest. Not the most relaxing, not the easiest day. I wonder if that Ethereum long right here is gonna cook. We'll see. Thanks for the 199, Charlie. Appreciate you, man. It happened to you in Denver. Luca Helicopter de Lupta. What's up, bro? Or broette. Thanks for subscribing. It would make no sense not to walk the road. Agreed, D-Lo. The only concern I had, all right, so the road was still long, still uphill. The only concern is that this was a very thin road, 2-way road, with no shoulder on either side, and basically like almost impassable. Like there wasn't room if a car came flying down, there just wasn't really room to get out of the way. And so my only concern was, while it was raining that hard, there was an extra element of danger on the road because people might not have their lights on. This rain came out of nowhere. They might not be able to see you with the downpour. And because there's nowhere to really get off the road, that was its own danger. It was trading one danger for another for sure. One thing that like doubled down is like, okay, no shoulders on either side, thin road, but there were many hills because this obviously was like downhill when we were hiking and back uphill. There's many hills and kind of maneuvers where cars coming up would potentially be in a scenario where they only had a second to see you, depending on where you are. It was still dangerous. It was its own danger, but it was like the choice. I just snapped. You guys know what I mean. I just snapped. My brain went into like super focus mode. My ADD was like, let me take over. It was the nine-tailed beast inside me. It was like, let me out. And I just snapped into survival mode. Made all these decisions. Just like, this is what we gotta do. We gotta do this. Like, I'm leaving this behind. We're going like this. We're gonna like, it was something, man. My adrenaline was pumping. It was a good time. I'd do it again. Kind of made me kind of think, because TikTok keeps showing me those cave diver people. And I'm like, why in the world would you ever do that? I only ever hear bad stories. Why would you do that? I still would never do that. But it made me understand a little bit. They do it for the adrenaline. It's like they get themselves in these scenarios. It's like you get a little panic. You gotta really lock in. You gotta focus. You gotta be really hyper present in what you're doing. And we don't do that often. Like it was one of the first times I didn't give a shit what I didn't give a shit what Bitcoin was doing. I didn't give a shit what my trades were doing. I didn't care what my portfolio. Like there were no thoughts in my mind other than survival. It was a good time. Anything on AVAX? AVAX broke May's high. We looked at AVAX for a second. AVAX broke May's high, settled right back down below. But hey, for AVAX, that's good. That's almost exactly what we were looking for, move-wise. But yeah, now just selling back off with the rest of the market. Imagine a bear. Oh, I had Mace on me. And where I'm at, there's no bad bears. But, dude, I did not need a bear in my life. I did not need a bear in my life in that scenario. I had Mace. I always carry Mace. Will Mace really will it really stop a bear? I don't know, but it's definitely enough to make it not incentivized. Not a tasty snack. And we only have black bears around here. Black bear, I'm not afraid of black bears at all. I've been close to many black bears. I'm not afraid of black bears. I wouldn't take them lightly either. But like, I ain't afraid of them. They're little babies. They don't want to mess with you. I still think 32 is where we're looking on AVAX. Maybe we can do this, right? 200-day moving average needs to... 200-week moving average. 200-week. Wow. Actually, we're on the week, aren't we? Let's find an entry. Oh, goddamn. Really? Really? 23. Gonna have that golden cross coming up. 23 to 32. There's your AVAX trade of the day. Trade of the week brought to you by Kellogg's. Not a sponsor of this channel. You know what? We don't really have any official sponsors on this channel anymore. We got exchange partners, BYDFI, FEMX. They got like affiliate links with them, but like, we don't got any like officials. That's okay. I have some meetings this week. I Trust Capital wants to talk. I think they'd be a cool sponsor. They do like retirement accounts with like crypto and stuff. The rain could affect its flammability. Well, I don't need the mace to catch on fire. Have you used bear mace like a blowtorch? No, that would be interesting. Nah, it's just regular mace, not even bear mace. But black bears, man, they ain't trying to mess with me. They ain't trying to mess with you. Honestly, if you just take a stick, and like pull it over your head, they're like, I'm good on that. Cardano, yeah, I'll pull it up. 88 versus BTC. Right to previous support. Reject. See if it can hold a higher low. ADA versus the dollar broke May's high kind of a few days ago. Broke May's high. That's what we needed. That's what I've been bitching about. You now have a double bottom low with a break of your range high. You're beginning an uptrend. Could look something like that. You still may get a shot at our entry here, 65 cents. Just tell the bear you're into crypto. Try to get the bear into crypto. Have you ever heard of Bitcoin, Mr. Bear in the Woods? This coin is just right. Just right. Here we go. All right, CME is looking to fill this gap completely. I wonder if that'll be low of the day when that fills. CME is also 15 minutes lagged their data. So that may have been it. Like that may have been it right there. I just haven't seen that fill in yet. What's up, Noah Densmore? How are you, my friend? ND Sanoj, Dylan Charkua. Subscribe and welcome, bros. You just missed story time. My life was in peril yesterday from the elements, but I survived. I'm all right, I'm here. Smoked in a bear cave? I didn't see any bear caves, right? Humans are faster and climb trees better than bears? Well, D-Lo, depends on the bear, my friend. The bear's here, yeah. But a grizzly bear is much faster than you and can climb a tree much faster than you. A grizzly. We don't have grizzlies here, so we're gooch. We're gooch. Glad you made it back safe. Thank you, Rocket. Broad market update. Well, kind of did that at the beginning. I would say I did. I went over that at the beginning of the episode. Not loving this, needless to say. We have seen a weekend pump. We went back and looked at Saturday, Sunday green closes, and we've seen them result in sell-offs like this right now. One thing I don't like and I'm looking for is kind of this price action here. This low consolidation pump, rounded top, kind of like a hump, brings you back, loses the structure, and brings us lower. We saw that back in June. Now we're looking at something potentially similar, and I mean, we see this here at the red candle. You got a low, you recover, you move sideways, consolidate, you get kind of this hump, you lose the market structure. And if we follow this, what do we look for? Like this, right? Higher low, lower high, ends up breaking down lower back, probably back here, like 112. This is about as low, man. This is like about as low as I want to see it. If it goes any lower, I'm feeling more sketched. We are right at last week's open. We're here. 17.3. Oh shit, now my buttons are working again for literally no reason. Let's roll. Ooh, we lost some viewers. Lost some viewers on the sell-off. It's okay. We've been live an hour and a half anyway. Things are looking all right. What you should do is check out JoinCrownCrypto.com. I'm offering one-on-one mentoring. It's a monthly membership. You'll get a monthly spot with me to go over whatever you want with trading. I want to help you succeed in this space. There's nothing more valuable than that. That's limited time though. You know, can only offer that to so many people. But there are still slots open for that, so check out joincrowncrypto.com if you want to invest in yourself. Sign up with our exchange partner. Oh my God, Bitcoin, stop it. Our exchange partner is in the video description below. I'm trading on BYDFI right here today. You've seen me open the live trades. Last week we'll be opening more. These are down significantly from the beginning of the stream, unfortunately. Son of a bitch. I feel like I should close these. But anybody can sign up. They don't ask questions. They don't ask who you are. Links in the video description below, pinned to the top of the chat. Jump in our Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown, and join us on Wednesday for the FOMC. It's going to be the biggest, most important, most exciting, world-changing Federal Open Market Committee meeting ever. Put it on your calendars, 1:30 p.m. East Wednesday. I will see you there. Crown out.